Urantia teachings are empowering. They teach that you are right the way you are. Not perfect, no, just appropriate for being a beginner at existing. And they teach that you can and should improve your method of living. If you desire to be led by God, you will. You can do this on your own. And one method for developing your relationship with God is simply through the practice of lifting up your gratitude toward God. Our ultimate goals in life and our relationship with God should fit together in a way that makes sense. From a Urantia perspective, our ultimate goals are the personal development of ourselves, to the point that we are perfected enough to join together with God. But we have this dilemma where we are very short-sighted. We see a problem in front of us and we just want a person or a voice to give us the answer. So I ask, does a quick answer fit with the ultimate plan of growth? Some people have had interesting, possibly divine-inspired inner experiences. And those can be valuable if people are successful at transforming the inner experience into a lived reality that helps them live the religion of Jesus more fully. But these experiences are rare and can be confused with the seeping of our subconscious onto our active mind. In addition, being given a shortcut answer does not actually bring us closer to our ultimate goal of personal development. Of sensational mental phenomena, the Urantia Book says, altogether too much of the uprush of the memories of the unconscious levels of the human mind has been mistaken for divine revelations and spirit leadings. Boy, our minds can be a mess, can't they? From the chemical imbalances that we inherit from our family tree to just normal anxieties and ego trips, to the more positive hopes and dreams that we feel very strongly about. Our electrochemical brains are not so good at understanding the spirit leadings of our divine parent. What kind of clutter do you have on the shelving of your brain? And so we do not stake our religious securities on the hope that a voice will be heard accurately at just the right moment, but on the gradual transformation of our minds into ones that are balanced, calm, cheerful, and wise. You can become that person with God. The Urantia Book states that the better approach to that spark of God within us is through living faith and sincere worship, wholehearted and unselfish prayer. Through communion with God, we will become people who are fully infused with high spiritual values. My dad had a phrase that he would use to try to help myself and my siblings through that interminable wait at a sit-down restaurant. He would say, "Good food takes time." When we're talking about this kind of inner growth, then there are no shortcuts, but there is ultimate satisfaction. The more healthful attitude of spiritual meditation is to be found in reflective worship and in the prayer of thanksgiving. How do you think your life would change if you grew an attitude of perpetual gratitude? A person who is grateful cannot help but be cheered by it. Even gratitude in a time of distress is comforting. I'm grateful for God's love passed down to me. I'm grateful for the ways in which God helps me to unwrap my own potential. I'm grateful for the promise of an enthusiastic, creative, and intimate existence in the next life. I'm grateful for the promise of our planet's continual progressive development. And I'm grateful that the kingdom of heaven can become a part of my life, even when society is not able to accept it as a whole. And I'm grateful that I can interact with others in a way that brings joy into their lives. that with time, with practice, and with worship, I will learn to become more effective in touching the lives of others in a positive way. Why don't you take some time and express your own gratitude through worship?